I wanted to comment on Operation Maliza Uhalifu. I have worked in Northern Rift, in the area that Operation Maliza Uhalifu, for 5 continuous years. From August 20th, 1983 to the first week of January 1988. I know those corners, especially West Pokot. If they talk about it, I just see it. But today I wanted to talk about, some people are pushing and saying that operation, I've talked about those things in various, and I'll continue talking, but today I wanted to talk about joint military operation between the Kenya Police, on the National Police Service, and the Kenya Defense Forces. A lot of people have said that the operation should be commanded by the Kenya Defense Forces. I want to talk to you because I remember if you Google the name Lotr, I was at Lotr, and if you Google Lotr, you'll see a certain young soldier with a belt, it's called belt feed bullets. Belt feed bullets. They look like a belt. I've placed it on my chest, and with a submachine gun. Not a submachine, a light machine gun. That is me. I was there at Lotr for Google to recognize me and place my picture there for Lotr. It shows that I'm recognized. We have worked both in, especially in West Pokot, Wajer, not Wajir, but Wajer and Mandera with the military. And I have to give my opinion here. First of all, I have to declare my interest. I'm a former police officer, so I'm not that neutral. When we used to have those operations, first of all, let us go by law. The law says that the military's work is to look for external aggression. But if the civil authorities require their help, then they can summon them and they assist. Capital letters, bold and underlined, assist civil authorities in their work. Assist. So police is one of the civil authorities. If the internal security is a bit tougher on the police and they need reinforcement, they ask for the army. And as per the law, they request the army to come and assist them. So when you are coming to assist me, that is why we have the name assistant. Assistant chief, assistant minister. Now, if you are the assistant minister or the assistant chief, you don't come to my location and I'm the chief and you rule over me, isn't it? You do what I tell you. And then again, the mandate. You see, when you attack, when you do whatever, the mandate of the army is different from the army, from the police. The training of the army is different from the police. The police, from day one, for me, day one is when? 27th November 1982, Friday. Is it a Saturday or Friday? From day one, you are taught and you are told that your work is to preserve peace. Your work is to apprehend offenders. Yeah, I was looking for the word apprehend offenders. You are supposed to apprehend offenders. Kushika wahalifu wapeleke kotini. That is what the police look for. Apprehend the offenders, take them to court, let the court do. And the only time that you don't do that, where you end up even killing the suspect, is when 3 things happen. That is the minimum force in 3 circumstances. His continued being alive is a danger to the people around. is a danger to you. And the third one I've forgotten. So if you find that a situation is that way, then you make a decision to kill him. So the police, the intention is to apprehend the offenders and take them to court. What about the army? Fagilia yote. What is called scorch down operation, such that hata kale kapaka kako hapo, it is killed. So when these people are called, the army are called, they temporarily, I don't know whether you have seen that during elections, the Inspector General appoints members of the National Youth Service to be temporary police officers for the duration, for a week or so during election time. So that when you see an NYS person in the polling station, he or she is not an NYS. He or she is a police reservist for a period of 1 week. So when the army goes to maliza uhalifu, they go there as police officers, internal security. They have to use the regulations and whatever of the internal security. And then again you find that, well, I'm not supposed to say this, hawa jamaa tulikuwa tunaenda nao vita, I'll not talk in English. Sasa unajua wanabeba wapishi wao bwana. Sisi tunakaa kwa hema, then you estimate unapewa ration, so many biscuits, so many rice, blue band, kasabuni ya kuoga, sukari, chumvi, nini. So mnaenda foot patrol bwana. Mkienda foot patrol, sasa wewe ndio unaangalia, unaona hii milima ya Alale mpaka na Uyapong mpaka wacha, even in the Sigore area unaenda Marich Pass, unapanda hiyo milima, unaenda Toror, unaenda unapita Kokotendwa, unaenda unapita Lomut, unapita Amaler, Chesegon, mpaka footing. So you just look at that, unabeba mkebe ya nanasi unaweka hapo, unabeba biskuiti 2, unabeba maji, of course you'll cross rivers, utachota maji ingine. But these people wakati mmefika pahali bwana, inafika lunchtime, wako na wapishi wao bwana, wanakaa huko. They stop fighting, wanaenda kupanga laini kukula bwana. Sisi we were trained to nakata 3 days surviving on a packet of biscuits. But then I didn't say that, didn't I? Nobody has heard me saying that. Anyway, but the regulation, even the law says that the army has to, because when we attended the GSU training school in Magadi, we were taught how to be army, military people. That is why we were called paramilitary. Even the military are even supposed to be taught to be para-police, to be civilian and handling things, whatever, such and what. And I can tell you, I have not gone to West Pokot or Northern Rift during the Operation Maliza Uhalifu, but I can tell you that from day one in 1983, I've always believed, even right now, I've always believed that in a joint operation between the military and the police concerning internal security, the military should submit themselves to the command of the police.